Crystal Edge Technology screens. Unfortunately, we got to come in and make this demonstration. Well, not unfortunately, it needs to be made. It needs to be made due to the fact that, we try to out people that are scamming people on a level that's freaking unbelievable. And every time we bring this individual into a conversation, we always find something even more dirtier than we could possibly find. And we're already looking for, we always find something else. We got to take a break from him from time to time. Shipping policy scam. Now, as I told you before, I looked over a lot of shipping policies. We did it in the last video. Everybody else has really nice shipping policies, exchange policies, and so forth. Even Partey, looked through his site. His freaking shipping policy was good. But as I said before, the stuff he talks about when it comes to his products and stuff, complete bogus. That's definitely complete bogus. Without any tests or anything backing it up, it's definitely bogus. But I can say shipping policy is good. Crow, on the other hand, shipping policy is pretty messed up. It is strictly designed to steal from the customer. There is a policy he has on the site, which is really disturbing. The one that says, now keep in mind, it was worse than this. He literally had a policy that said if it landed on your property, it was yours. I don't care if it came crushed, busted, leaking, whatever, it was yours. This one is a little bit more interesting. The one he has here is if you open the container, it's yours. So again, how does the customer know if the product is going to work with his projector or whatever it's going to be done? Because keep in mind, he has no test demonstrations. There's nothing there back in the product. He can't come in and say, well, I tested this, that, and the other, and I can prove this and that and the other. And he can't because there's no test demonstrations, no batch numbers, no guarantee, nothing. But even worse, the way it's set up, it's designed to keep your money. Regardless, say you go buy the product, you get it home, you probably bump into one of my demonstrations, you go, let me go check this out. You go buy some network grade 773 or micro blend, you put that against the screen, it blends well, and then you're sitting there thinking like, well, this cost me only $18.99, this one cost me $90. Now, who are you going to call? You're going to contact him. And when you contact him, you're going to say, hey, look, either you're going to exchange this for something else, hopefully a little better than what I have here, or you're basically going to give me back my money. He's going to say, I can't give you back your money if you open up the container. You can say, I didn't even touch anything in it at all, period. All I did was just pop the top. Hey, but it says here in my policy, if you open it, there's no money, there's no exchange. That's how it is. Mind you, the customer that came in here, he used all of the paint. We only had about that much left over, just enough of it to be to paint that surface, but he used mostly all of the paint. Now, I could easily come in there and say, hey, well, look, we tested the product. We brought it downstairs. Nothing came. The screen came up perfectly. We had no problems. We used it in an environment that was well brighter than his. We used it on cheaper projectors that are cheaper than his projectors. Still picked up amazing imagery. We had a white sheet up there. We had white sheets of paper up there. We did the color level. We did contrast. We did the whole 9 yards. We did all of it. White levels, the whole 9 yards. We have a batch number testing the product before we shipped over. And we had test demonstrations linked to the site where you can actually go see the test demonstrations and being done. We can back our products 100% on that one alone. Anywhere we can back it. But even with that policy in there, I still like to make sure my customers get the best of the best. So customer comes down, bring down the product, very little is in there. I can easily say, well, you open this and use most of it. I don't have to give you a thing. No, we test it. And for me, at the end of the day, like I said, we'll still give them the exchange for the gunmetal because we try to basically help our customers out. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Say he gets the projector fixed, say he still doesn't like the black paint because at the end of the day, he's used to having a little higher white level, then at least we have the gunmetal down there to take care of that issue too. So we ship it out to him. So even though he's used what he paid for, we'll still send him out another one. Now, his policy here, what he has. And his policy clearly states that no returns, no refund policy. Returns and refund policy. Once the product is delivered, I know it's spelled wrong, no returns or refunds. Only, why would you even put an only in there? Only exchange for a different mix. Now, see, if you left it at that, that would have been nice for the customer, but you didn't. You put in if the container wasn't open. So, magical question of the day, number one question of the day, $1 million question of the day. How does a customer know if the product is going to function, especially if there's no test underneath of it. That doesn't help. If there's no batch number showing the product being guaranteed before it ships out, that doesn't help. So he has nothing there to guarantee him that that product's going to work when it comes out of that container, only by what you said in your videos. And keep in mind, from what I've seen from your videos, they're all fake. Again, you lie to the customers, you mislead the customers. Constant dark environments, when you show contrast levels, when you show off a little bit of light in the environment is still too dark because the lights around your screen are pushing off way too much light for an environment that's supposed to be well lit. They should be automatically canceled out. That's a problem. Using a high-end projector to make your screen look like something that it's not at the end of the day. So you're saying all this quality is coming from your screen. Nah, it's coming from the projector. I guarantee that one. If that was the case, then all your customers would have the same exact image that you have, regardless of whatever projector they chose. If it was coming from the screen, but they're not. All right. So let's get to this policy he has here. So bottom line is, the customer is still going to have to open it up. Regardless, how is he going to know? And if he opens it up, then you can clearly say the only thing he can get, which is actually true, honestly, once it's opened up and used, then that's a different story. But you're talking about on his, what he's saying that if you basically open it up, period, you just pop that top, automatically you forfeit on all your rights right there from the door, which is not fair to the customer. So he can't exchange it for anything. He's just stuck with it. Now, the reason why that's put in place is because Crow has been accused multiple times of basing, not even from us, or other people, actually, the guy who accused him of his paint matching his basement wall, and other people didn't like his products. He's been accused for certain things of mainly fraud. We found a black and white paint demonstration. Again, there was a challenge behind that for him to do the demonstration. He refused it. We did the Network Crows1176. You know how that one turned out. Not only with him matching the paint, but trying to hide the evidence. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Now there's the microblend challenge, which he's refusing to do again because, again, he doesn't want to be caught with his pants down, so to speak. So if the customer decides to say, okay, if he's not going to do it, let me go do it. And he paints the side of his screen and sees that nonsense, under his return policy, you are stuck with it, regardless. Now, another thing that's a little disturbing is Crow's eBay listing. The eBay listing basically charges his customers $21.20 worth of shipping costs. The packages are being shipped in a post office mailer. We got several packages here, even one that a customer, he didn't even know it was us, was shipped in a mailer at the end of the day. So he's paying $8.49 for the mailer. He's saying it's supposed to be some kind of special fast shipping. That's lied, because all the packages we got here were 2 to 3. Every last one was 2 to 3. Even when I ordered off your eBay account, it was 2 to 3. So we know that's a lie from the door. Can you leave it alone, please? So that was a lie right there from the door. So you're charging people $21. You literally charged them the price of 2 of those mailers. That's what you charge them. You're keeping an extra $12 to yourself. Yeah, he's stealing from you. $12 from each order. He's stealing from you. At $12, he's pocketing your money. And you see, it's funny when this guy gets up there on camera, has a nerve to show off that Cinemax screen after that screen has matched it, the Network Crows1173, after he got caught and tried to hide the evidence. And he's got a nerve to come up there and show you that screen every single time, knowing what he knows and knowing what you know at the end of the day. That's because he's already stole money already from the people he already got. And can they get their money back? No, because they popped the top. There's no exchange if you open it. So he's got their money already. He don't care. For those of you who doesn't have his money, your money yet, that's what that screen is still being displayed for. Now, for anyone to sit there and say that's bogus, go check out our blacklist. You'll find out. Now, $21.20. What about returns? There are no returns on this one at all. Matter of fact, this policy is much more brutal than the other one. At least the other one talks about an exchange, even though you will not get an exchange unless you open the product. This one clearly states that return policy, seller does not accept returns. Even when you press on detail, it says it right there. Seller does not accept returns. So what are you getting on here? This is another scam right here, and I'll tell you why. You're getting on your credit card statement, Crow's Projection Screen Paint Mix. What did you order? Did you order the Frankenstein? Did you order this? What did you get? but this is what it shows on your statement. Now, if you click in the pictures are showing you several different screen paints. We got 2 here. Which one are you buying on that one? Which one are you getting? Or maybe it's this one over here, the Cinemax. So what are you actually buying? What are you getting? What shows up on your statement? Let's see if he has a shipping policy or anything below to help you out with this. Let's see if we got anything here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's pretty much nothing there right there. Man. I don't know how you guys, well, pretty much the people he's already scammed already, he's got already. You're just the new customers I feel sorry for. Here we go, right back on the site. Now let's go below and see if he has anything there to help you out. Nope, that's it. This is all it says in this summary. 1 quart of Crows Cinemax HD. So it's 1 quart of the Cinemax, right? That's what you're getting. So how come there's 2 other paints up there also too, and how come it doesn't say that at the top? At the very top, it should tell you what you're buying. If I'm buying an NEC projector, at the top it tells me I'm buying an NEC projector. If I'm buying a Sony, it says I'm buying a Sony. So how come it doesn't say that at the very top? It just says Crows Projection Screen Paint Mix. And it should be the next one there with mixes. So right here, what are you getting? You're getting this, or are you buying this? Which one are you buying? So keep in mind, he can basically send you anything he wants because he doesn't have a proper title for the product that he's selling. And at the bottom here, there is no detailed shipping information, none of that. Just basically a summary of how much of a big screen you can paint. Check out his YouTube videos and basically saying get the best of the best, save hundreds. Well, you're not saving hundreds, and I'll tell you that much. You're definitely not saving hundreds. When you're matching a house paint of Network Gray 773 and you're afraid to do a demonstration against the micro blend, you're not saving hundreds. You're losing hundreds. Again, someone is telling you you're saving money. How are you saving money when they can't save money? My setup in the next room for my ultra short throw on the floor, about $60 for that ultra short throw. My screen's 150 inches, $341. This was a customer, and my sound bar is $120. So altogether about $521. That's what I paid for my whole setup in there. So I can have a much bigger screen. I can produce an image in a fully lit environment without it washing out or fading. Don't require to have a projector with expensive contrast. So it's because the screen's sitting there jet black. And that's what it cost me. Where his product is a gray screen paint. Will have you sitting in the dark. It's not tested, no batch number. You only see it on ultra short throw projectors. $3,300 for a machine on a paint that costs his customers about $80 to $90, depending on if you're not overseas. And again, not tested. And again, no return policy, no exchange, nothing at all. Man, that's pretty bad. All right, so again, as I told you before, that $21.20. He has free shipping on his website. He has actually paid for, you have to pay for shipping on the eBay listing. Everybody else on here has free shipping, or if they're basically charging, it's like $14. One guy got $14. That's 2 quarts for $14. This is 1 quart, and still you don't know what you're getting at the end of the day because there's no category. Website, on the other hand, oh my goodness, man. Website is in complete shambles. Specification sheets are missing. Screens are showing up with the same product color, gunmetal, gunmetal, gunmetal. We got 3 of those running with that. Prices are way through the roof. $90 for products. One product's $257. And the shipping is an absolute freaking scam at the end of the day. If you're going to tell people that if they open the product, they can't get their money back, they can't get an exchange, and how are you going to know what's wrong with your product? And that's what I'm going to talk to these Crow customers at the end of the day. How do you know if your product's, how do you fix that? How do you know if your product is messed up or something happens to it? Or put it this way, you're matching house paint. Or say you're trying to do, shut up Mr. Bird. Now we went through that with the Network Gray 773. I challenged his customers. I said, can you shut Mr. Bird up? Prove me wrong. Go out and do that demonstration with the Network Gray 773. You know how embarrassing it is when you have people that will come up and try to vouch for somebody and talk about how their product doesn't match network grade 773, and they'll cry and go, oh, this product is this and this product is that and blah, blah, blah. And I don't see one demonstration from y'all. Not one. We hunted, we couldn't find one. You know why? Because you went to Sherman-Williams, you bought the product, you went home, you were going to do this demonstration and shut Mr. Bird up, and guess what you found out? I was right. That's why we never saw your demonstrations. So what happens when you find out we're right? Well, I know from basically everyday basic human emotions or experience or whatever, you felt cheated. What did you do? You contacted Jamie, didn't you? Emailed him, contacted him, and you told him, explain this situation. This is where he started getting pressure from his customers. So he comes in, he does the demonstration, and he matched the product. Not only did he match the product, he tried to hide the evidence. Even got caught in a live stream trying to remove one of them and hot mark him private. So, where is your confidence level now? You just paid $90 for a product that has no testing, no batch number, and is set up to steal and take your money. Where's your confidence level at? Where you're bragging about how amazing this product is supposed to be. And he robbed you at the end of the day. But not only that, all that you guys did preaching about how amazing the product was, just to have the person who developed it go in and try to hide the video demonstrations. I told you guys we're getting scammed. I told you that a long time ago you were getting scammed. Why do you think he couldn't match the 2.0? 2.0 is his biggest threat. You know why? It's a great product. It costs way less than his product at the end of the day. How is he saving you hundreds? His product is $257 on a gray product. Not black, not gunmetal, gray product. Everybody else in there is charging for far less. And he wants $257? Are you kidding me? $168? And yet my customers overseas can get that product at $90, and they can get 3 of them at 40 ounces each. And the shipping is absolutely free. Interesting. It has a test demonstration in the link. You can watch test demonstrations on the products being used in an environment far brighter than what Jamie uses in his demonstrations. Now, we checked everybody else's besides his, and everybody else had fantastic specifications put on their products, very good specifications, very nice ones. And they had their return policies in there for the equal exchange in there. Even Partey has one in there. He has a good one in there for basic equal exchange policy in there. Jamie don't have one in there. Biggest scam on YouTube. Don't have one in there. So, how do your customers deal with that? They don't. The only thing that you have that will save your neck in this situation is that policy is what's going to help you get your money back on your account. Because PayPal will look at that and they will clearly say that that is a scam policy, clearly designed to take from the customer. There's your silver lining in a dark rainstorm. That policy right there. No freaking credit card institution or PayPal or anybody you deal with in the day is going to honor that crap. There is no way for the customer to be able to get around that monster at the end of the day. It's designed strictly to take from you. And those of you that are offended by this, then you support that scam nonsense. You're just as guilty as he is at the end of the day. So all those videos of his customers sitting there posting their products saying, oh, look at this, my screen looks amazing. You're all sitting in the dark. We've seen them all. Every last one of you sit in the dark. Got to turn them lights out or the screen washes out. For instance, the fellow who showed off his theater room. Yeah, turn out the lights to show a fireworks display. I can do a fireworks display on a 2.0 downstairs on a max ozone at 1,000 lumens at 14 feet back. And you're sitting in the dark? Yeah, okay. And at that, the sad thing about it is you spent all that money for house paint. You literally bought house paint. Oh, well. Well, bottom line is, yeah, you're getting scammed on the eBay. You're definitely getting scammed on that. He's definitely doing a shipping scam on that one. So he's gouging you on that one for every time you pay for anybody pays for shipping through there. You don't know what you're ordering, so you don't know what you're going to get. So that's another nightmare for you right there, trying to figure out what you have. Because anytime you go to PayPal, they're going to ask, they're going to honor what you have on your receipt. I hope you know that, right? That's why we don't order through his PayPal account, through the eBay. Whatever shows up on your receipt is what they're going to honor. And mind you, if I already showed you already, the dirty tactics that this guy uses on trying to keep your money at the end of the day. All those false claims he put against me on PayPal, on the buying our products, I won every last one of them. Because I know business, Jamie, at the end of the day. I'm protected by my Lord when it comes. He blesses me with knowledge and understanding. And then on top of that, I know you. You're a snake. I know exactly how to recognize all your little tiny sneaky things you like to do. But for those people who don't know this snake at the end of the day, you're in trouble because he's going to pull every dirty trick he can possibly think of to try to take your money from you. And the first thing he can argue about, and he can honestly say, well, they ordered the mixes, but they never specified what mix they wanted. So this is what I sent to him. Because I didn't want to get a complaint against my account saying have not received. So this is what I sent them. They never put a specification on what mix they wanted. You couldn't, because it doesn't tell you what you're getting. Unless that thing posts at the bottom where it says 1/4 of the Cinemax. But what if you don't want the Cinemax? Maybe you want one of the other ones in there. There you go. Your problem at the end of the day. And then the no return policy. There's no returns. It doesn't even say no returns on open paint. It says nothing at all. No returns, period. Regardless if it's the wrong color, regardless if it's the wrong size, regardless if you open it up, regardless if you use it, it just strictly says no returns. Does not accept returns. You want to see what the detail says? Let's click on the detail. Show you what the detail says about the return policy that he has on here. What it says right here on no returns. See if there's any other information he might add in there. Because people with no returns, you can put your own policy in that return on what your conditions are, or you can have your own policy. This is what he has. Return policy. This is the only thing that he has in the no return policy. That's it. Seller does not accept returns. That's it. Then it has eBay's little policy at the bottom. That's it. He didn't add any policy in there. At the bottom, did he put any information at the bottom for you? No. He put a summary on his product. That's basically about it. What's it about, blah, 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 this and that. That's it. So it doesn't make a difference if you open it. It doesn't make a difference if you got the wrong color. It doesn't make a difference if you got this, that, and the other. It's point blank, simple. You get no returns, nothing at all, period. Keep it as yours. Now, Jamie, how can Mr. Burr back his products up? Well, like I said, test demonstrations, batch numbers. We got batch numbers coming this week. I can back my products up 100% on any level you can possibly think of. Outdoor demonstrations, we got tons of those. Ultra short throw projectors, I got them literally throughout my house. Demonstrations being displayed for the ceiling display, we got them for the floor, you name it, we got them. We got multiple projectors too. I got more projectors than you have. Bigger screen size, different environments, so we can put screens in. We can test it on any level. Certified screens, we got a stack of those downstairs. Find it interesting that you guys don't even have a stack of certified screens. Maybe it's because it's too hard of a demonstration to do. Live test demonstration, you don't. You take a product that's coming out, paint on screen, we're done. Blah, buy me, give me money. That's what you do. Man, what a freaking mess when you guys in the day. And your policies are absolutely horrible. So you one site on eBay, you're charging people for shipping. But on your website, you're not charging anybody for shipping at all, period. On your website, it says, well, if you open it, it's yours. There's no equal exchange. You don't get your money back, so you're stuck right there. And then on your website, on eBay, you have nothing at all, period. Just no returns, period. No policy, nothing but there, not a thing. And then you're overcharging too much for your paint products. Way too much. And you're too much saving people money at the end of the day. You're not saving them, Jack. You're taking money from them. Now, if you feel that your products are worthy of being, oh, it's not. We already been through the freaking network grade. We're done with that. Once we failed the network grade demonstration, that's pretty much it right there. Your customers need to request the microblend next. We gave them a challenge. This challenge is going to be ending in September the 4th. September the 4th, we will visit your account, and you don't care about what you have on there. We're looking for one thing and one thing only. Did you do the microblend test? Now, people, this is a product, as I told you, it's lighter than the, we did it already, we did test already, but it's lighter than the Network Grade 773. This will match 3 of this products easy. The Hybrid Mix, the IP Personal Mix, and the Cinemax. The reason why he doesn't want to do that, because that product costs $18.99 a quart. It's very cheap. A gallon is $46, way cheaper than this product. How did our test do against it? Well, we leveled it, as we always do. We test our products uncertified, so that's easy. As a matter of fact, for us to make it more fun for us, we did the network grade too. Not only did I do the network gray, I did the network gray, I did that screen, I did a white sheet, I did a white sheet of paper, I did a couple of certified screens, did a silver screen, just for fun. And all you had to do was do one demonstration, and he can't get it done. Oh boy. Yeah, charging too much for screen paint. Don't even know what you're ordering at the end of the day. Doesn't have the title of the product you're actually buying. You can actually get them on this too on top of that. You can easily get them on this. There's so many flaws and it's just not even funny. So many areas that are messed up. Return policy only set up for basically for him to keep your money. The website he has over here, return policy is set up for him to keep your money. You got free shipping on this site, but on the eBay account, you're charging people $21. You ship everything in these post office mailer boxes, which means you're charging people, you're paying for shipping $8.49, which means you're dealing an additional $12 off of them. They could have paid for that package twice for what they paid for on the eBay account. But over here, you got free shipping. How come you don't have free shipping on eBay and you have free shipping here? That doesn't make any sense. You're charging your customer on your eBay account and then you're giving it to free over here. So what's going on here at all? Well, both of them have a return policy where they can't get nothing back. Oh, man. And these are the only 2 pictures you have for a $90 paint? Just your face and the moon? That's it? Man, you talk about laziness. Not only that, man, you're lazy. You are so lazy. It's not even funny how lazy you are. He is lazy. How in the world you only have 2 pictures on there? 2 pictures. Your face and a moon? Oh, I swear. At the end of the day, we buy this stuff basically to bring it down here for testing. If we find anybody with this Frankenstein mix, knowing what we know now, do not come into a chat room with us. Sherwin-Williams paint. My goodness. You gotta be kidding me. 2 pictures. That's it. And that's not gunmetal. That's another thing we got to get into too. Gunmetals are ambient light rejection technology. They all are. Because they have a heavy dark level. That gives them the ability to accept ambient light rejection technology better. How do you have a product here that you're charging all this money for and it's not even ambient light rejection? Man, I tell you, this is hilarious. It's hilarious toward the people who back this nonsense. You guys are funny. But to the people who are buying for the first time and they bump into this guy and they hear this guy talk at the end of the day, he should be to pick up on some of that. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. I'm glad this site's not going to be here much longer. And they're going to get rid of this site altogether. Again, like I said, he got caught with pornography on his website. He's doing something stupid. Here we go. So you're going to pay for a product that's not even ambient light rejection, and he's got gunmetal on there? So you're claiming to have a gunmetal screen that's not ambient light rejection. Yeah, there's something wrong there, people. All right, for people who don't know, gunmetal screens are automatically ambient light rejection. They are automatically because there's a darker screen. They're designed to basically absorb light. That's what they're designed to do. So that's a screen that would have a more of an advancement when it comes to ambient light rejection technology. Is a darker screen. The fact that he has darker screens on here and he claims that they're not ambient rejection. There's something wrong there. It's just like Part A specification demonstrations on this black screens where he says they're seasonal. Yeah, that's not correct. Not going to happen. And the fact that they can't be used with ultra short throw projectors, that's another problem. It's not good at all. And the fact that majority, especially all the demonstrations we saw, they have to be in the dark all the time. All right. Well, Crow, bottom line is, like I said, can't say much about Part A because, again, like I said, not a big fan of his, never will be a big fan of his. But I can say his shipping policy is on point. He does have a better shipping policy. It does basically say that he will exchange product if it's shown that it was proven defective or whatever. He does have it on there. You, on the other hand, you are strictly set up to steal from people at the end of the day. Because there's no way in the world your customer is going to be to get around a policy that's set up to tell people that they can't get their money back if they open the container. Yeah, how are you going to know that the product doesn't work right if you don't open the container? That's like buying a $90,000 TV and like, you know what? If you open up the box, you can't get your refund on your TV or you can't exchange it. How do you gonna know if something's wrong? You can have dead pixel counts in there. Anything can happen. Freaking the GPU could be burnt out. You know, they do have graphic cards on those things, right? Those GPU chips. That can be burnt. You turn it on, you got all black screen and sound. Like, what the freak? Anything can be wrong with it. How are you going to know if you don't open it up? Yeah, that's dirt ball, man. That's dirt ball. We're out of here, man. That's basically all I got to say. We got to put him on blast. This is going to the blacklist, man, because he changed it out. The first time he had, if it lands on your property, it's yours. That was pretty messed up. Because, I mean, like at the end of the day, I mean, who knows what kind of shipping carriers are good, but you never know what your stuff's going to come like. I've seen people take TV sets and computers and throw them over a gate and they get damaged. You know how sometimes it depends on who you're dealing with on that day. I'm not saying everybody wants to blame the entire company. You can't blame the company. You have to blame the idiots that were working on the company that day that jacked up this stuff. You have some guys that are basically a walk over your property and fix things up as they come along, pick things up, make them look nice, and walk off real respectful people. And the other people will knock your stuff over and throw your package up on your porch and call it a day. I've seen drivers come up and take packages that other people have left out in the open and hide the packages so nobody can see them. That's a good worker at the end of the day. So you can't blame the whole company. You just have to blame the jerks that make, everybody else looks bad at the end of the day. So this nonsense right here, you should be able to have an exchange if you can show proof that the product is having issues. But like I said, he has this set up this way because just in case if somebody comes out, and Crow's biggest fear is somebody taking his product and matching it or really testing it out. As you can see, what we go through trying to get his products down here is his biggest fear. One of the other guys, like I said, contacted Part A, and Part A was there to speak to him, and he wanted to buy his product, and Part A never contacted him back. They don't want people testing their products out because they haven't tested them correctly. So this is why we go through so much craziness when it comes to buying the products. Of them doing all kinds of stuff to keep them from coming here because, again, as long as they got it in that dark environment on that projector, they can lie, do whatever they need to do. And at the end of the day, they got to know that people are going to test their stuff. You got to know that. Whew. But that no exchange policy, yeah, that's set up just in case if you happen to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or Sherman-Williams, or maybe just say you have a gray wall and it matches your gray wall in your house, and you want your money back or you want to exchange for something that doesn't match the gray wall in your house, you pop the top, it's yours. That's how it's set up. You call yourself the best of the best, saving people hundreds. No, you're making yourself hundreds, stealing from your customers. And you still have that micro blend, slip silver, which needs to be done. Now, like I said, before you buy anything from them, which you shouldn't be buying from the door from them, because you already know from the door the minute you buy, I hate to use the word, you're screwed on so many levels. It's not even funny. So unless you're not getting no tests, you need some test demonstrations, you need batch numbers, you need all this stuff up front from him, and you need him to do the test against that micro blend. Request that from him. On top of that, you also need to request change that freaking nonsense, that shipping policy. That thing is freaking set up to take from you. And also to that eBay craziness he got going on over there. That needs to be changed out. Tell him explain something to you so I can help you out with this. when you design an eBay listing, put down the name of the product that you are selling. That way it comes up on the customer's credit card's receipt of what they purchased. Do not have multiple products up there because the customer doesn't know what they're ordering. You don't have the name of the product that they're ordering. You just have Crows Mixes. What are you ordering out of Crows Mixes? So that's going to be hard for them to argue with PayPal or any form of credit card institution on what they ordered because it doesn't say what they ordered. And you, if you're going to put something shiesty in like that, can easily come in and say, well, they didn't know what they wanted. This is what we sent them. No. Get out of here with that dumb nonsense. That's the most scammy thing I ever heard in my entire life. Well, what's this right here? That's pretty cool. I like that. But everybody else on here is not charging a lot of money. You're the only person here charging $80 with a insane shipping cost attached to it. Look at this fellow right here, as I told you before. It's got 3 quarts. 3 quarts. Look at the price for them. Shipping is $15. You got 1 quart you're shipping out of $80 and shipping is $21. $9 for shipping. 56 bucks. Almost about $9.95. Say $10 for shipping. Crow's product. $80. $21.20 for shipping. Look at this statement. It's going to come up on your credit card statement. This is what's going to pop up. This is the title. It's going to pop up. Crow's Projection Screen Paint Mix. What did you order? We got one order right here. Then what the heck is this right here? What did you order? Buy now. What are you buying? Are you buying this or are you buying that? Which one are you buying? This one or this one? Which one are you buying? Doesn't say. You're going to have to figure that one out along the way. Then you're going to pay for that shipping cost right there. And then at the bottom, it doesn't tell you what you said. You ordered 1 quart of the Cinemax. So are you going to get on your receipt saying what you ordered 1 quart? Because it's not going to show up here. It's going to show up here in your caption right there. That's what it's going to show up right there. So where is it going to show up at on your credit card statement? It's supposed to show up here. See how he scammed you right there from the door? So you have no proof of what you actually purchased at the end of the day. He could send you whatever he wants. If I'm buying a projector and I'm seeing in the caption right here, projector for sale. That's it. Doesn't tell me what projector I'm buying, but I'm buying a projector. Then look at the bottom. I got a Sony, a BenQ, and an NEC. Well, which one of these am I buying? And here, right here, it says, I'm going to pay for my shipping costs. Of course, you're going to pay for shipping costs anyway. But the return policy, there's no returns. So what am I buying? There you go. Another scam. That's going to be on top of it. Yeah, it's going to be hard to prove. That's going to be a really hard one to prove. It is. You got shipping costs. Wait a minute, hold on for a minute. Shipping cost is, let me see, 12. You're talking about through September the 8th to September the 12th. That's 4 days. Estimate between September the 8th to September the 12th. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dude, how are you charging $21? Look at the shipping time. It's 2 to 3 on a mailer. A mailer is only 2 to 3 at $8.49. That's like 5 days. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 days. So he says estimated delivery time right here. Estimated delivery time right here. You see right there? Between September the 8th to September the 12th. That's 5 days. It's 5 days, and you're paying $21.20. That right there on the floor is $8.49, the mailer. And the mailer is going to cost you, it's going to take 2 to 3 days to reach destination. 10 days with overseas. That's what it is. 5 days. So you just paid, you're going to pay, estimated delivery time is going to be between September the 8th to September the 12th. And you're going to pay $21.20. Man. Yeah, you're definitely getting scamola. And these guys over here, let me see. Got 21 right here. This fellow right here has 3 days. 3 days. His shipping time for 3 of these containers, $94. 3 days shipping time. 3 days free shipping. And this guy is charging you $21.21 for 5 days. Oh man. All right, we're done. All right, this is all we need right here. Got enough time to go over time? Okay, good. Yeah, you guys. At the end of the day, I'm saying, man, I said you guys, not my customers. Don't get me wrong. My customers are smart enough not to buy from that joker at the end of the day. You people actually own that product or have that product at the end of the day. I'm talking to you people at the end of the day. You need to do better than that. You do. He has 5 days for $21.20. If you ship it in a regular if you ship in the regular flat rate, that's $8.50. That's 2 to 3 days for the shipping time. So how in the world is your shipping time so long at $21.20? That's just too much. That you're charging people at the end of the day. They can ship that package twice for what you're charging. Padded flat rate envelope, $8.45. That's what it costs right there. He's charging you $21.20, and he's talking about it's going to take from September that's about 5 days, yeah. Yeah, from September the 8th to September the 12th. Yeah, that's about 5 days. Make sure this right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 days. Okay, well, let's put it this way. Those of you that are his customers, you have an option. Your option is you can continue to get robbed, get fleeced, get your money taken from you, or you can go out and you can go to Amazon and just buy the micro blend products from over there that, again, will do the same thing his product will do and cost you far less. Or if you want something better than the micro blend, then we have our technology here at $38. That's what you can do. Because at the end of the day, we can show you the difference between microblend, network gray, certified screens, and anything else we want we can throw against that screen versus the 2.0 where he can't. All right, with that being said, I gotta go tend to my customers, get them taken care of. We got orders we got to ship out today and tomorrow. All I can say is buyer beware, because you definitely know, hope you know you're getting yourself into. Look at this picture sitting in complete darkness. Man, that's just ugh. All right, we're done. We just need to put this to the blacklist. I just wanted to point out exactly how this guy is scamming people. 5 days. You're going to charge people you got to wait 5 days and pay $21 when they could have did it at freaking $8.49 at 2 to 3 days. You're keeping $12 from each customer. About $12, $11, something that price. We just keeping that from wow. That's a scammer right there. All right, people, I'm out of here. Good thing my customers ain't got to go through that nonsense. Man, gotta go, and God bless.